everybody. Today I'm in my garden and I'm just going to, we've got Nina, she's up in the morning and she is ready to garden, and I have just picked up and done some cuttings on some fresh hydrangeas, and these are the white ones. And in today's video I'm going to show all of you how to actually go about propagating these. So let me just prepare all of this. Just take them out because we're looking for the cuttings you want. You're looking for some really great stem cuttings. So I'm gonna look over all these stem cuttings and kind of pick up the best cuttings, and then I'm going to show you how I actually go about propagating these, because I think as a conservationist it's important to learn how to get growth on these beautiful flowers rather than letting it all die off for next winter. And what better way to be able to share this with your neighbors and your family and your friends. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the entire process of all of these and then figure out which is the best for cutting. So I've got a whole bag full I just picked from the garden. And with that in mind, I'm going to look for the best cuttings from these stems. I'm looking for healthy nodes and semi-hardwood cuttings. They usually do the best. So here we go. I'm going to start with the first one here, and the first thing I do is first turn it right side up, and then let's go ahead and take all the leaves off because we're not looking for any of the root growth, so we're just going to clip off all the leaves. So we're left with a basic hydrangea stem. Okay, so here we go, and I can see there's one node here, healthy node here, and a healthy node here. So my best bet is let's take off the top portions of this as well. I really don't need all the flowering. Probably just leave one flowering, one leaf. And I'm thinking that it might be best to always cut it below the node. It's healthier because that's where from each node is where the root growth is. So if I cut it here, I would have two hardy pieces. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so here we go. Let's cut just below the nodes. So it's going to be right here. I'm going to cut right here. And we're gonna, I'm going to cut here, and then we are going to, no, Nina, back, Nina, Nina, back, Ayah, oh my goodness, what you did. So let's just cut the bottom off here, and let's trim off the bottom here, and then I like to score the bottom of this, and as well as the other one, just to ensure some kind of good growth. Hopefully we get some really good growth from these. Okay, and then dip it in the rooting hormone, which I am using the Pro Mix hormone. We're going to dip those into the rooting hormone. There we go. And I'm going to prepare my little pots. I've saved all these plastic cups, which are going to be awesome because all I have to see, I poked a hole in it in the bottom. So all I have to do is get the dirt in here, which I will get the dirt in. you're going to fill your container with all this dirt here. What you're going to do is you're going to poke the hole in here. I'm going to use my finger for now, but I'm going to get my tool and poke a hole in the center so as to insert the cuttings. And I'm going to push it right down. Then I'm also going to cover it up with more dirt. Just fill the dirt right up into the container so you get that. So that would be all right. That's one cutting, good to go. So as soon as we see the root system developing in here, I'm going to also place it into a container in which I have a whole bunch of hydrangeas I've started. Here's one. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up another one. And I'm looking for that green early growth, like a semi-hardwood like this one here. Still got the green, it's fresh and ready to be propagated. First thing I'm going to do is first I'm going to cut most of the flowers off because we're not interested in the flowers, we're interested in the. So I'm just going to leave one leaf on there, cut the bottom leaf, and then let's start this cutting right here below the node. I'm going to cut it here, so I have a pretty good piece here. I'm going to cut the leaf 2 in half. So we don't need any of the energy going into the growth of the leaf. And here we go again. I've prepared the cutting. Here's one node. There is the second node. That's a really good piece here. Okay, so at the bottom we are going to cut the bottom of the hydrangea. I'll just score that. Okay, you can probably just clean that off and then dip it in your rooting hormone. Prepare your soil in your cups, which I will do. But first of all, I'm just going to get this quite nicely done. Of course, get your rooting hormone again. Dip that plant and give it a nice coat, a very generous coat. And get your cup ready. So I'm going to grab one of these cups. I've actually filled it here, tap it down nice and tight. You can use your finger or you can use a tool. I'm going to just use my fingers because I don't have my green tool. Then you want to take your cutting and just place it right in. Just move it right into the cup. Push it right down so it hits the bottom of the cup and just push down so it's nice, tight, in a controlled way. Grab some more dirt, fill up your container like this, like so, and I would say I hope for the best. There we go. There we go. So that is another one all ready to go, nice and tight and nice and firm. So there's our second. So I've actually propagated 2 for you. I'm going to put it in a special sealed container to show you how you can keep the moisture and the hydration to promote the root growth. And we are going to put that in the sealed container, and we're going to hope for the best that we get great results from this. I mean, these flowers are so pretty. I've just got to show you why I want to propagate this hydrangea. It's just gorgeous. I mean, you can take these and you can make cuttings and you can turn them into dry flowers. Like I use a lot of it to make potpourri, and I'm going to show you how I do that because it's just wonderful to turn these flowers and make dried potpourri with it. Alright, I'll see you all in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more. And where's Nina? I think Nina's sitting right there. There she is. She's just sitting right back there, just enjoying the yard and just looking out at the beauty of that sun. Nina, Nina, say bye to everybody. Nina, Nina, say bye, sweetie. And there she is, Nina, just enjoying her day in the backyard. So I have just put these containers into tiny little containers, see-through containers, like this, after I've propagated the hydrangea, and I've just organized them. I like see-through containers because you can see the root system and you can see the top of the plants as well as the bottom, and so I lined them all up nice and evenly here, as you can see, and I put them in a see-through container like this, and I put the lid over it. Oh, first of all, I also water it, so I give it a good soak. So I want to get some water, and you just want to give all of these a really nice soak. And because I had drilled some holes at the bottom of the cups, even if you do saturate it with water, it will drain quite nicely at the bottom, so not to worry. And then I put the lid on and I keep it like that, and I continuously go in and water them, keep the environment nice and moist, and hopefully in about a month or so we should get a root system developing. So that is my method, and so I hope you like this. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will be in tuned in making more videos. So that's for now. So hope you enjoyed that.